Welcome to Fitz Forums. My name is Joyce Mason Monheim, and our featured product today is our sterling rose foliage. The products that we're going to use on our rose foliage is to create a boutonniere. We have pearl magic sprays. We're going to be using the magic magnet to hold it on to the lapel, and also using the skinny wire in sterling. Additional products that we need: we have a fresh freesia stem, 2 hypericum berries, and 3 foliage leaves. Our first step in creating the sterling rose foliage boutonniere is to place our magic magnet to the back of the rose foliage and placing our freesia stem to the very front. We're using the skinny wire to bind these together, doing our banding technique, starting at the top, counting consecutive turns. We'll do 10, going to our next bracket of leaves, doing it 10 times, going to our next and final bracket, pulling that wire up to the back and binding it together, just giving it a twist. I'll take that and cut that off. I'm just going to use my needle nose pliers just to take that end and bend it into the base structure of the magnet so that it doesn't have a sharp edge. Our next step is to add the Kara's Kiss Pearl Magic Sprays. We have 3 to place on. The first one we will lay right down across the very top. Using the second one a little bit shorter so we have that volume. And we're going to bind those 2 to start with our skinny wire, around an additional 5 times. Make sure our pearl sprays are all to the front, and then adding the last one a little bit further to the back, that very base. So we'll have 2 binding points for our pearl sprays. Giving us a little bit of volume there. They're banding. And doing the same technique as we did before, is to twist that, cut your skinny wire from your boutonniere, make sure you dissolve that end back into the material. Then we're going to cut the Pearl Magic Spray stems down. And we're going to twist those into the boutonniere base. So there again, we don't have a raw edge. Just doing a little curl. The opposite side. Then I'm going to manipulate the pearl sprays so I have more of the dimension, and now we'll add hypericum and our foliage leaves with a cold glue application. And it's the stem of the freesia, that fresh freesia, that gives us our binding material. You have to glue to something porous, so we're able to take our foliage leaves and add those to the freesia stem. Our third one, and then we'll use our hypericum berries into the very center. Using the same cold glue application and placing those in the very middle. We're repeating the form of the pearl sprays to our hypericum, and here we have our completed sterling rose foliage boutonniere.